against the Philadelphia 76ers. So what I want you to do is make it up. I really don't want to force nothing, so I'm not going to do that. But that's enough said. Let's get into the video.
I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. A lot of W's recently for this Oklahoma City team. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting the best record in the league, East or West. And tonight, get ready for some highlights. Two lightning-quick, high-flying clubs. Kenny, when you have teams as athletic as these, how can one side carve out an advantage?
Poise. That's it. You want to be athletic, but you also want to be level-headed. You got to have a combination of the two. You got to execute
and efficient.
Wow. FMB.
Where did he come up with that?
FAE?
A and B, FAE.
Okay.
Avoid mistakes.
Okay.
B, fast and efficient.
God, man, that's quick and fast.
It's going to be exciting.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
I never want to waste your time. My God. So precious. It's yours, it's mine. And look at the time. My God. So precious. It's yours, mine.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. The Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Really squeaked by with that one. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Good evening, Kevin. Sixers head coach Brett Brown has gone through the lean years in Philly. This coaching, we're trying to grow in a city like Philadelphia. We've got to find people who can gain respect by competing. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. And Philly loves guys that work hard, a great attitude to build your team around. Schedule mindset those teams can have.
You know, I think it's a combination mindset, Kevin. One is to keep your eye on the big picture. What can we become? Who are we? What are we? I think those two things have to be lockstep. The big picture in mind, and then attention to detail.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Simmons. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Just a tremendous feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Left side, Westbrook. Over Fultz. Westbrook, no good. Here's Philadelphia. Simmons passes to Fultz. Embiid the screen. Down low, Luwawu lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here is George. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game. That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Embiid the screen. Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Adams. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Yeah, and from the start, Greg, you could tell they were ready to go. Loved how fearless they were, confident, aggressive, attack mode. They don't care where the games are played. They're ready to get it done.
Now Simmons, after Westbrook's missed 3. Basket good. Simmons got his first points of the night.
That to me is good use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
And George kicks to Westbrook. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
And Brett Brown, such a great fit in Philadelphia. He loves the town, loves the game, loves to coach. He says about the town, Clark, it reminds him of his hometown.
Well, that's nice to hear because he does embody a lot of the grit that you come to know and expect from Philadelphians. I mean, it reminds him of where he's from. He's faced the media through tough times. He's always candid and forthright. And he's coaching with a long lens, as he put it, building towards something great. And man, I tell you, that passion and enthusiasm just oozes out of him, which is pretty cool to see.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And
Good
you know,
job,
the
Adams.
Sixers were heavily criticized for the so-called process, enduring the pain of losing big. People forget the prior decade when the team tried to contend, only won a single playoff series.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by one. And Clark, it's true the Sixers were a team long stuck in the middle. Does that help explain why they employed such drastic measures to rebuild?
I think so, Kevin. Clearly, they tried getting there the usual way when you try to develop players and maybe add a key free agent here or there, and it didn't quite work. And the process was Plan B, and that process has really started to pay some dividends, so I don't blame them for trying it.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 31-point game against Indiana. Here's Patterson, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
There we go.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Simmons. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. There's the three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Fultz with the ball. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, it just his effort level was off the charts.
Here's Roberson after the Sixers pick up 2. Patterson can't get it to go. 14 feet away. Doesn't go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against a definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
And this is what you get with Embiid. A real scrapper, even though he's a big, skilled, talented guy. He's an energy guy as well.
Roberson. And a miss there on the triple. 76ers have got 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Simmons against George. Pass to Luwawu. The rebound by Patterson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Buries it from 3-point range. Westbrook's got 6.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3 ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient downtown.
Passes it to Luwawu. He dishes it to Saric. With his first shot attempt, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook dishes to George. Back to Westbrook. There's the 3. Westbrook missing again. Stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And Joel
You gotta
Embiid
make
pulls
those,
it down.
Westbrook.
Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Thunder up 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do the negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
And the kind of guy who his teammates love, because they know he's always going to have their back, always going to work hard, and always going to bring it.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
And they've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Enes Kanter, EJ out there with Felton. Then it's McDermott, and it's Abrines in at the 3 slot. Out to the right wing. Anderson wide open. They get a hand on it. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Felton kicks to McDermott. Here's Kanter. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in. Kanter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Johnson the screen. Here's Anderson. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Man, gotta like the confidence of Anderson inside, showing excellent patience and a nice soft touch near the rim. Well, you talk about an NBA body. Justin Anderson, 6'6", about 230 pounds. As I recall, he posted a 43-inch vertical in the NBA Combine. That's elite strength and athleticism.
Bayless the pass to Anderson, and he gets the bucket.
And, passing the ball is exactly what Bayless is out there to do. I mean, especially when a teammate does not have anybody around him. Get it to the open guy.
Now, here's DJ. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Clark, it's interesting. The league is going towards small ball, but there's a demand for strong physical wings, and Justin Anderson certainly fits the bill.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. As more power forwards stray and navigate to the perimeter, you want guys who can defend, shooting guard through power forward, and Anderson has the body strength and quickness to do that.
From downtown, that shot off the mark, and Philadelphia the other way now. Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Anderson outside. Johnson the screen. Feeds to Bayless. Offensive rebound. It's up a 3. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Leaving somebody that wide open is not prudent. I mean, you got to expect to get burned when you put that kind of effort forward.
Now, here's DJ. Here's Abrines. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for Philadelphia.
And the 3-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Harris. Kicks it to Bayless.
Come on, we gotta play
Holmes
defense.
sets a screen. Here's McConnell. The three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City trailer. And presence on it. Like, how did the vets on the Pacers help you when you were a rookie or young player in the league?
You know what? I think it's invaluable, Kevin. I was a 21-year-old rookie. I left after my junior year at Ohio State. And veteran players, Herb Williams, had been there a year or two. Guys like Billy Knight and George Johnson, Butch Carter were around. And having those guys talk about what it takes, and we were a very young team and had young veterans, but still they were invaluable in terms of giving you an example of how to go about your business to be successful as a pro.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Simmons comes in for Anderson. Luwawu is checked in for Jared Bayless. And it's Fulton for TJ McConnell. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Grant comes in for Doug McDermott. George is checked in for Alex Abrinas. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Raymond Felton.
Tell you what, it's really fun watching DJ continue to evolve. I mean, a terrific guy who looks very comfortable doing whatever's asked of him.
Now here's Embiid. 23 points for him the last game against Minnesota.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Here's DJ. The lead is 2.
That's
going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on Embiid.
I like how committed DJ is once he gets deep position now. He's doing it with force. Exceptional at drawing contact in the post.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And something else that's stood out for me tonight is their efficient scoring in the low post.
And he makes the first.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Sharch has checked in for Johnson. And Harris drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's Sharch. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And that one's good, Simmons.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. I mean, that jump shot is just pure money.
Here's Westbrook. Screened by Grant. Back to Harris. Adams in the corner. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's all in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fultz kicks to Sharch. Here's Embiid. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
What shot, gentlemen?
Come on, offense.
And
that's goal. He rebounded.
You know, you gotta love watching Embiid play the game because he has such great passion and really a drive to be great.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Coach, I'm not
For
going
the
to
first
call
half.
for the pick and roll.
DJ really making for
Said
Yeah.
Right.
as we begin the second half. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Shoots over Adams. Embiid, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill
Little
afford to
offense.
give a guy like him that good a look.
George dishes to Robertson. Here's Adams, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance
Let's go.
point.
Good job. Good job.
Adams
Good
has got
job.
the
Good
first
job.
bucket of the third here for Oklahoma City. Embiid the screen. Fultz kicks to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. The pass to Luau. Dishes to Fultz. Screen by Sharge. Jumper off the screen, and Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
And, you know, Fultz is really good at using screens to his advantage, guys. You can't let him shake free in these situations if you're guarding him.
Good shot,
with the
Westbrook.
bucket.
Good shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Fultz. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. No good from Simmons. For Oklahoma City,
Pass
they've
the ball,
gone 2 of 4
Westbrook.
here to
Pass the
start the
ball.
second
Come on,
half.
pass the ball.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Not like that.
Luau, the pass to Simmons. Screen by Sharge. Outside, Simmons. 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. No good off the
Good
back
rebound.
of the
Good
rim.
rebound.
They're
Take
in
your
a
time,
hurry. I
Westbrook.
think,
Take
Kevin,
your
they're
time.
rushing
Pass
things
the
a little
ball.
bit to begin the half.
Pass the ball.
Nothing pretty
There
about
you
this
go.
1-for-4 start.
Somebody that's open. Somebody that's open.
Here's Roberson. Drills it from
Let's go.
outside. And now a 5-point Oklahoma City
go.
lead.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Fultz dishes to Simmons. And there's the feed to Sharge. Embiid with a screen on George. Here's Luau. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Luau's got 7 points in the game.
Don't ball hog,
And that's how
Westbrook. Don't
you
ball
answer
hog.
back.
Pass the ball.
Exactly,
Do it
Greg.
again.
I mean,
Pass
go
the
right
ball.
back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long. And, you know, even with him struggling, they're still up. But they need him to find his rhythm soon.
And Joel Embiid, from the time he started playing basketball in Cameroon through the University of Kansas.
Follow.
Clark, he began patterning his game after Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, it sounds like he's a visual learner because he got a DVD of Hakeem and said he watched it almost daily. Their stories are similar. Both started playing hoops relatively late. Both are from Africa. And you watch the gracefulness of Embiid's moves inside. Easy to see the influence of Olajuwon.
Here's Westbrook. Markel
And
Fultz making his
one.
last shot.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
There are a lot of great young talents in the league right now, and when you take a look, Clark, at the young big men in the league, who stands out to you?
I like a lot of these young big guys because they're mobile, they can score the ball, they rebound it. Karl Anthony Towns is really,
One shot.
when you talk about a guy doing the 2010 thing this early in his career, that's special. Miles Turner, I think, has a chance to be really special with his shooting stroke and his shot blocking ability. And then Porzingis has a lot of Dirk Nowitzki qualities to him.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now, here's McConnell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Johnson the screen. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Grant. A shot by McConnell, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Felton. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now here's Bayless. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Anderson kicks to McConnell. Off target with his 3.
Good rebound, good
Oklahoma
rebound.
City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the wing on the left.
Pass
Grant
it.
outside.
Pass it.
Baseline J on the way. The shot comes out, and it's Philadelphia the other way. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's McConnell. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. McConnell's got 5.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Here's Westbrook. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
That shot off.
And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
That would be ideal, and that's exactly what they'll try to do. They don't need to rush it, just need to get a quality shot.
A little bit
and
more
quickly.
aggressive. A little bit more aggressive.
Holmes, that's a
Just a
screen.
little bit. Just a little bit. Don't foul. Don't foul. Don't
Anderson
foul.
right side. 4 on the shot clock. Over McDermott. And he tries off the
Good
glass,
job.
but
Really
it,
pass. Pass.
let's go. Offline from the top of the key. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Keep guarding now. We're doing a much better job defensively. We've eliminated second shots, which is great, okay? Keep that going.
Playing solid defense, taking care of the backboard, high priorities for Coach Billy Donovan.
And I think the communication has been terrific here. I mean, the guys came prepared to do whatever it takes tonight, and Coach is making some really good adjustments.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. So for Oklahoma City right now, Grant is out there with Enes Kanter.
Don't foul.
Then there's Harris, and it's Abrinas in at the 3.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big time work. Really distracting them, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
Now here is Harris. Johnson with the block.
Excellent defensive commitment that time from Johnson. He's always there and present.
The rebound by Grant. Harris outside. The dish to Felton. Kanter, the pass to Felton. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And yes, it's good. Fultz has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the 76ers.
And I like how aggressive Fultz is. I mean, excellent breaking down the defense in the open floor with his speed. Fantastic work.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to stay strong to finish off the game. Some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Johnson. Sharch comes in for Rashad Holmes. And Luwawu subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Kanter. Patterson comes in for Jeremy Grant. Paul George, he's checked in for Alex Abrinas. And it's Andre Robertson in for Raymond Felton. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them that for now, they have to back off of the three-point line. He said, we don't have to just shoot threes. Let's get the ball in tight for some high-percentage looks inside the paint. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Patterson, that's good.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And here is Simmons. Patrick Patterson getting it to go from deep moments ago. Embiid, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harris, right side. This one for three. Saric grabs the board.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket.
Fultz kicks to Embiid. Takes it from 10. Again, Embiid missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here is Harris. Back to George. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Oh, George.
And the Thunder making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. The 76ers trail by 3. Now Fultz. Embiid sets the pick for Fultz. And Saric kicks to Embiid. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Adams. Puts it up from 15. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Arenas is checked in for Oklahoma City.
More offense.
Patterson,
More
the
offense.
screen for 3. Westbrook sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man,
Only
you
up
gotta
by
admire
one.
how
Only up
easily
by
Westbrook
one.
takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Simmons dishes to Saric. Embiid the screen. Picked his
Good
pocket.
work, good work. Take your time, take your time.
They
take
got
your
the
time.
5-on-3
Don't
advantage.
rush, don't rush, don't rush. Take your
For
time,
3,
take your time.
Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. The 76ers trail. Pulls up on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Take your
For
time,
Oklahoma
Robertson.
City, they've gone 2 of 7 from the
No
field.
rush,
It's
no
been a
rush,
cold
no
start to
rush.
the fourth quarter for them. Pass to Arenas. No good on the shot. Simmons with the defensive effort. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Pass to Luwawu. Embiid the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Philadelphia.
rebound.
Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Robertson has it in the corner. Arenas the pass to Westbrook. And
That is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing them deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
here's Luwawu. Screen by Saric. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Embiid the screen. Stolen, and that's an intentional foul. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Roof shot. Roof shot.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Alex Abrinas. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
It's the first, that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Take your time, Westbrook.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Russell. Congrats on the win. How are you guys able to stay in front down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. And we did a good job of all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Great effort at both ends, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
That'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. Make sure you leave a like or a comment if you want to. You could do both of them if you want to, but if you don't, then don't worry about them. Just enjoy the gameplay and enjoy yourselves. But that's enough said. For the new subscribers, make sure you let me say this. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. If you don't want to subscribe, then it'll be okay. Just leave a comment. But I'll catch you guys in the next video.